What's good, guys? Your boy WesSideLive, and we're here for the cartoon villain tier list. Who are the best villains?
The best cartoon villains. I got it. Let me see.
Cartoons. Let's get into this, man. We got our tiers right here, man. Okay, starting with the sister assassin.
I never got here. So I low-key gotta skip. Because I'm not trying to see spoilers.
Antagonist ever for the show, but he was decent. Everything for Legend of Korra is meh.
Huh? You gotta say except these figures.
Everything.
No way.
Everything. Man, everything.
Huh? Oh no. This is sick. This is sick, bro. Cook up? No. This is sick. I'll take Korra Slander any day though. But this is crazy.
I don't. Sorry, Legend of Korra fans. Barry!
Hey, Barry cooks.
Hey! A tier!
Okay, we're not putting Barry this far ahead of bro. Nah, this is crazy.
No,
if you
have not watched Archer, watch it. Because every single time, Barry doesn't come often in the show. But when he does...
I'm trying to see where he puts Father. Also, I want to see where he puts Maul. Because a lot of people hype up Maul. But that being said, he spent his entire life getting cooked by one nigga.
Best believe. So shit's about to go down.
Bill no higher than A tier. So do be fucking with Bill.
Cypher. Peak! For a peak show. Peak tier.
Yep.
For a peak.
I already knew. People love Bill.
Peak show, okay?
I gotta tell you, it was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
Gravity Falls is so goated, man. Venturous. Ooh. Peak.
Is it...
Oh.
Hey, Venture's cold. Venture's cold. I will say that.
I'm
man came in and just spit straight diarrhea. No. I'll be honest, I don't even remember Bill that much. I did watch Gravity Falls and I fucks with him. Like, I thought he was a good villain, but I didn't think he was crazy. I'll say that.
I'm having a tough time deciding how I want to. Oh boy, she was a really good villain.
Bill's great, the motive was trash. He was a savage.
She is a.
What was his motivation? Like I said, I haven't seen Gravity Falls in a fucking minute. I will say this: this thing did not leave a lasting impact on me. Like, I see him in pop culture and like on the internet like almost every day, but like he didn't leave that effect on me.
I'm gonna say Absolute Menace. I think A tier for Absolute Menace is a great tier to put her in. Do you need someone to talk to?
Anyways,
part of
about their relationship. Talkie AI. That's a bad bitch. Okay, that ain't no villain, homie. that ain't no antagonist. That's just a bad bitch. Oh, Blackthorn. Oh, blame.
Hello? Is he busting in my ear? He's willing to bring his friends over to cause problems. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I do like when villains just want to beat ass. That never makes me upset. Whenever a villain I just want to kill shit.
Bling boy. Now I know
that shit never makes me upset.
Don't like Johnny Test.
Bling boy.
Understand. But
Blingo.
I like Johnny Test. Not only do I like Johnny Test, I like Bling boy.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say I'm gonna put him up here. All right. But he at least has to go to B tier for being so damn hilarious. All right?
Him being above both Korra villains is crazy.
Right? Angelica. I'm actually surprised.
Angelica's a weak ass. Put her in C.
I guess she was sort of an antagonist in a sense. I guess I would. I mean, she's iconic, so I'll put her in B tier just for the fact that she's iconic.
God.
Brains! That's peak. Peak!
It was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
Peak as it gets. This is Lois's dad, right?
Peak as it gets.
I think he was like a villain a couple of
children
times.
That need to turn the course.
I don't remember.
Show. This is insane.
Yeah, who are you again? If I don't remember you, I'm putting you in that tier, okay? You didn't do anything to jog my memory. I do remember him doing something.
Who are you again? But I don't even think Carter's a villain. I mean, I say that like he didn't have a cure for cancer. and then used it for himself, didn't make it public. But like, that's just standard big corporate. All right, like that's just hey, that might be Elon Musk right now.
Who are you again? Jace!
I never watched Shaolin Shodown.
My top of the tier
Look
villains.
out!
Okay, it's that nigga, right? It's that nigga Chase. That's one of my
Peak
favorite
villain.
That's one of my favorite villains. It's one of my favorite villains. Okay, he did.
I was Jackie Chan Adventures. I was Jackie Chan Adventures. That was my shit. I never watched the Shaolin. Didn't hype him up so much for motive. I understand. He didn't live up to the hype. I feel it.
But they did do certain things that I didn't like, to where he can't be put in peak. So I'm gonna put him in absolute menace because he is a menace. That boy is menacing. He's menacingly a menace. A tier.
So one jump off a cliff.
A problem. that nigga is a problem. Emphasize is a problem. That nigga is problematic. Okay?
Hey.
Stink meaner.
Chris is the goddamn GOAT. Okay. I will say, I think it's hilarious that season through season, he progressively just got worse. Like, that shit is really crazy. Like, in the first season, he had, like, some genuine concern, like, here and there. He wanted to keep the campers safe, like, a little bit. Then it just got thrown off the fucking deep end. Like, it was like, oh, yeah. Well, anyways.
That nigga is a
Good
problem. Emphasize is a problem. That nigga is problematic. Okay?
Stink meter. Stink meter has to be high. Stink meter has to be fucking high. Yes. Yes. This man is a demon, bro. Came back from the dead just to fucking cause a nigga moment, bro.
These two niggas are a problem, nigga. This nigga terrorizes teenagers, and this nigga literally came back from hell. Okay, they are a problem. Courtney.
He came back from hell to make shit worse.
Was she even an antagonist?
I wouldn't even consider Courtney an antagonist. She just fucking annoying as hell.
Man, I gotta rewatch Total Drama Island. There's so much I don't remember. I'm gonna say meh, because one, I don't remember her being a villain. And two, I don't really care for Courtney that much.
Plankton?
Some people do.
Now, I mess with Plankton, but hey, we gotta be honest. Plankton is the definition of, like, don't stop shooting. One will go in eventually. And I can't respect that. I can't respect you missing 5,000 layups. I can't.
Peak. Goated.
Like, I fuck with Plankton, but he simply just lost every time. Courtney was just a woman. I wouldn't even say that. Courtney was a piece of shit. She was definitely annoying as hell. She was like, well, I was this and I did that, so I'm not. That's what. Oh no. God damn it.
Everybody knows Plankton. Everybody from the ages of 4 to the ages of 50 know who Plankton is. That alone, you gotta put him in peak villain. Adult.
Now, hey, evil Danny, future Danny, hey, that has to be A at least.
Danny, what a loss!
Has to be A at least. He's the little goat. He is a goat.
Danny was my dog. Okay, adult Danny.
He cooked
special so much. Oh my gosh, it was
that
so
shit cooked.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it was so good. It was so good, man. Yeah,
I was busted.
It was perfect. Perfect.
Darth Maul. I'm gonna be for real. I'm gonna put him in B tier.
Exactly.
For icon status and for the fact that it's Darth Maul. But I'm not gonna lie. Since it's the Darth Maul from the Clone Wars, I didn't love their interpretation of Darth Maul from the Clone Wars.
Never mind, he didn't cook.
But he was cool. But it just wasn't the interpretation I was hoping for, especially when they spent like a month, I think, hyping him up. They spent a
okay, I thought he was gonna put him higher because of the movie. I was like, in Phantom Menace, he got beat by Padawan, so I don't care. Oh yeah, he killed Koi John. I don't remember how to say girl's name, so I'm not going to. But Darth Maul definitely could. And Clone Wars. Clone Wars is the reason why I fuck with Darth Maul so heavy. Qui-Gon
a
Jinn.
long time hyping up Darth Maul for his episode, and he just didn't really fit the bill. Peak troll, peak villain, peak antagonist.
Cook.
It was perfect.
They really got Eric up here in the villain category.
Eric.
I'm gonna say B.
I don't know, bro. Eric is a villain. Eric is truly a terrible person.
He actually does come off like kind of annoying from times. Like those are the type of episodes I'm like, okay, Eric's just being annoying to me. So I'm just gonna say B tier. Old girl from Danny Phantom, one of the ghosts that Danny was.
She was alright. She like a
C.
Maybe
Her episode was cool. B tier, I guess. The Delightful Children from.
This is so disrespectful. This is so disrespectful to Amon and Ellie.
Down the lane. I actually did like their characters.
Delightful kid. Hey, cook up.
Oh, they're like amazing characters, but I ain't.
They did their thing though.
I like the contrast.
A dude murdered someone for her
next door, so I definitely gotta put them at least in B tier.
Bro, this nigga sucked the oxygen out of a woman, and this dude fucking murder suicide his brother. They're both demons. They're all demons. At least people don't say level.
Grimm is a villain? I mean,
murder suicide and your brother is sick.
He's a mad villain. As a character, he's phenomenal. But as a villain,
they made her a good villain.
I mean, that's him being a mad villain is the reason that makes his character, and this is the reason he's in the position that he is in, because he's a mad villain. Firelord Ozai, B tier. He was an effective villain, I think. I know he
did what he needed to do.
Get a lot of credit because his character is not like thoroughly written out, but I mean, as a villain, as like the big bad at the end, the final boss, I thought he was effective, so I'll say B tier. Zuko as a villain, as a character, Zuko is one of the best characters of all time.
Zuko
is a villain tier list. How was he as a villain? I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
He was alright as a villain.
I'm putting him in B tier too. I know that sounds crazy. I know Zuko in B tier. So
he was getting his ass beat.
Though, okay, like I said,
as a villain, Zuko was getting fucking his ass. He was getting cooked.
Character, peak, not just peak.
Peak ass character.
One of the GOATs.
Now Azula,
as a villain. Let's be real.
Azula gotta be up there.
Bitched a lot. Let's keep it a buck, okay? That's why he became a good guy.
Got cooked.
Because he's a better good guy. But as a villain, B tier though, because he was still effective for the show. But as a villain, he wasn't like the greatest thing. Azula, I don't care. Go.
Yes, sir. I'm not even mad about it. I'm not even mad about it.
She was a
Doc Doofenshmirtz, the menace, bro. He failed constantly. Like, I love Doof, man. He a good dad, bro. He a good father. He kind of a bum though. He kind of a loser.
She was a menace. Black Air Force. She
was too goated.
She was also a bad bitch.
He was getting cooked by everything though.
She was a villain, nigga.
Like Harry had spent time where he was literally locked up the entire time. And he still failed. He still found ways to fail.
She was.
Remember the movie again. If you take 9 million shots and you hit one, I can't applaud that.
Nicole. She was a bad bitch and that Nicole. Okay.
I've seen you fail too many times. I wasn't there. He take over the world. Hey, you're cooking. But it was too many attempts. One person can't diff you that much. I can't make you an amazing villain. Because like other shows, it was like, you know, there's other villains and shit. It was just Doof. It was just Doof every episode. We had to watch so many Doof L's. Like Vegeta, we don't watch Vegeta take an L in every episode. We don't watch Frieza take an L every single episode. There's other villains. But I just have to watch you get dog walked every single episode. I can't put you in goated.
Problem. That nigga was a fucking problem. he was a problem, my guy. Noodle Bob was a problem. Dr. Doofenshmirtz. I think he has to go peak. Peak!
Anyway.
It was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
He was actually my favorite parts of Phineas and Ferb, a show that I don't even like. Yes, I don't like Phineas and Ferb.
His takes are just ass on ass.
I don't like Phineas and Ferb. It wasn't that funny.
It wasn't supposed to be funny.
Peak villain. If I would watch Phineas and Ferb,
I don't feel like anybody watched Phineas and Ferb, so yeah, this shit was fucking had me crying, bro.
That is one.
That nigga Vegeta take, yes. But understand he doesn't fight in every episode. That's all I'm saying. Frieza gets his ass beat every single episode he pulls up into. But I don't watch 300 straight episodes of Vegeta getting his ass. Every single episode of Phineas and Ferb, I know at the end, Doofenshmirtz is losing. That's sick.
come on.
Vegeta might not even show up that episode. Hey, that's already less L's.
I must say, one of the worst ships of all time. Dragon as a villain,
they were shipping him and Shego.
My favorite. He had his moments. He was funny. But also, like, when you're just like that villain that you get beat like every episode is kind of like
Okay, no, see, this is crazy. He is taking my whole point, but he has Doofenshmirtz in fucking peak. So what are you talking about? As a villain, if you're taking an L every single episode, that's crazy. You're not a good villain. Now I might fuck with you. You might be cool, but you're literally worse at your job.
Funny, but also like when you're just like
going to fight, chances are going to lose. Yes, but if someone else has taken 900 L's and you've taken 300, that 900 I still have less respect for, bro. You both trash, but 900 L's is crazy.
That you get beat like every episode is kind of like but he was cool. Who are you again?
For who?
I know the
not
meme.
Fucking banana guard.
I know the meme.
Or not
I don't know
guard,
who this is. Like, I just know this character from the meme alone. I think I skipped every episode that he was in.
Because to me, Vegeta's like the poster boy of L's. So when you take more L's than the poster boy, then that shit's sick. This nigga made losing popular.
Or I just don't remember. I might have to take this back. I totally forgot about him. Hold on. Can't two goats coexist? Can't two goats coexist? I'm sorry. I forgot about Slade. It's between Slade and the
Slade. Cook up.
Totally forgot about this.
Cook
absolute menace. He gave Robin PTSD in a cartoon. Ebon, absolute menace. No, whoever's watched Static Shock, you know he was that nigga.
Hey,
Eddie's brother. Now that's the interesting.
Eddie was a piece of shit.
Because it only took him all of 5 minutes to be a peak antagonist. we finally
he did cook.
To see an adult.
Bro did show up for 5 seconds and immediately became a demon. We already knew what he was about.
And it took
Gary's the real villain? No. Fuck Tom. Weak ass cat. Tom is a bum who's terrible at his job. He sucks. He stinks. Jerry the GOAT. And I hate this revisionist ass history, Chad. Back in the day, we all knew Jerry was goated. Now, everybody's Tom's side. Fuck Tom.
And all of 5 minutes to be the most hateable, punchable villain face we have ever seen. And I commend the writing team for that. Tom from Tom and Jerry. Tom is not a villain. He's just misunderstood. He was the good guy.
Oh my God.
All my homies know Jerry was the real villain of that story.
Not at all, bro. Jerry was getting his ass beat. He wasn't trying to do shit, bro. He was really trying to chill in that house. Then that fucking bum, that goddamn loser, kept pulling up and getting smoked.
Homies know Tom is indeed the good guy. Tom was a beautiful soul. Jerry was the real pagan of that story. And Dracula, he was the good guy. Okay.
Yeah, Dracula is a good guy, not gonna lie. I'm put a mouse in your house.
I saw a man
and as long as he doesn't interact with me, he's chilling.
Was the good guy. I don't care what.
Okay, no, exactly. This your goat. This is your goat? What's he talking about?
What you say?
But Jerry was stealing food all the time? Okay, but I don't gotta see it though. Also, you act like Tom wasn't a bum. They said, yo, Tom, there's a mouse in my house that's taking my food. Can you get him? He couldn't beat a mouse. That alone is a big enough L. He's a goof. Bro. Chad Jerry letting this bum know. Just say, man.
No.
Like the kid and their friends and it's just acting. Why did she put her foot in his mouth?
No. You want some more, man?
Hey, maybe Mojo Jojo wasn't the villain then. Maybe he wasn't the villain.
Those little girls were menaces. Ice King? Freaky ass nigga.
Yeah, nah, get Ice King out of here.
He is 69 God. Mr. Crocker. He was a good guy.
Mr. Crocker? Okay, nah. With every take he makes, y'all look more foolish.
Understood. And he was right. The entire time, he should not be punished for that.
Okay.
He should not be considered
He was still a freak, though.
Villain because he was correct. And they wiped his memory. Okay? That is misunderstood to the highest degree if I ever seen one. These are
Played some
all
bubble gum, became a kid, he bailed. Unlike Drake.
in my eyes. From my perspective, the Jedi are evil. Dang, I don't got nobody in the Garbaccio. Let me find a Garbaccio villain real quick. Okay, I see a couple. All right, this nigga was garbage.
He wasn't bum.
him. He was beefing with Graham at one point. I think he had some kid, and I forgot his name. He was garbage. This dude's garbage. He ain't never had a victory in his life. Not one episode. Not one movie. Not one special. Lame. Okay, now I don't feel bad for him. Garbage. And you know what? I take it back. I put Plankton in peak for name recognition. My bad. If I were to do that, I should have put Zuko in peak. My bad. I said this is the villain tier list. As a character, Plankton is phenomenal. As a villain, that dude is Garbaccio. Okay,
that's A. What did I say? Never mind. He's cooking now. He's cooking fire.
What I was thinking. This dude, let me tell you about Plankton. The more I thought about it, the more I was thinking, what
all he does is get clapped all the time. You can't be a good, you can't be a great villain getting clapped 24/7.
What makes me upset is the fact that Plankton had a machine that told you I will never get over this episode. There were so many ways to get the Krabby Patty formula. All Plankton had to do was pay off a guy to go get him a Krabby Patty. And then he could have analyzed the ingredients. Plankton had an episode where Plankton had a machine where he could read the ingredients of the Krabby Patty formula, and he never used that machine for any other episode. And all he had to do was pay off someone to get him the Krabby Patty.
Man's the most evil villain ever. I never watched all of Breadisrad.
The Krusty Krab. This nigga is stupid. Garbaccio, I take it back. Plankton is a garbage villain, bro. It's Mr. Krabs. It's Mr. Krabs. That's truly the menace. Okay.
Hey, he's not a villain, bro. He's misunderstood.
Sold SpongeBob's soul less than $1.
That was by accident.
Comes in, or the chicken or whatever that comes in Family Guy that fights Peter all the time. I guess it was funny at first, but after a while I was like, I don't care.
I like Breadisrad, but that man was different. I guess.
Is Eustace really a villain though? Is he? He's not a good guy. I don't know he's a villain. I feel like Eustace is a good character, but I'm not gonna put him in like some villain tier. Morty, evil Morty. I truly think right now I'm gonna say that nigga is a problem, but he has a chance to get into goated tier. A couple more seasons, we'll see where they go with this character. But evil Morty, that dude is a problem. Father from
If Morty won,
Next Door.
Jason Voorhees isn't a villain. I don't care. He's a villain.
I love Father's character. I truly
Father
do.
Cooks.
A step above. I gotta put him in a absolute menace.
Yeah, everything he wanted to. Yeah, but even Morty definitely won. He definitely has to be. He accomplished his task, and he accomplished his task. Appreciate you, man. Big dog. He accomplished his task against overwhelming odds. All right. He beat Rick. That alone probably tops what 90% of these people did.
I mean, I guess he was kind of a villain, I guess, at times, right? I think I'll put him in B tier. Curse Cowardly Dog, really, really went all out on some of these. Oh, that little cat thing, I'll put him in B tier.
Heather. Return the slide. Return the slide.
Oh, come on.
This
That
is like
demon.
father's father, right? Yeah, it was like number one's grandfather. I really like how Codename Kid
Hey, he cooked. He cooked.
Really like had a overarching plot transition, and the villains are kind of like a lot of their family members, so to speak, or used to be members of the Codename Kids Next Door. I don't think I liked him as much as father, so I'm gonna put him in B tier. Heather! I don't care what y'all say. I don't care what you call me. I don't care how you feel about Gwen. Heather is not a villain.
Nah, this is crazy. No. This is crazy. Heather was a terrible person. This is crazy.
I don't care.
He's just a gooner.
I said what I said. She's better than Gwen. I said what I said. Green Goblin, absolute menace. Not as good as the Green Goblin, obviously, from the Spider-Man movie, but the one from the animated series was still top tier. I do not see Venom here. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. The villain from Cyber Chase, I think. I'm gonna say man, because I really don't even remember.
I don't remember,
well.
bro.
He couldn't have been that great if I don't remember him like well. Harley Quinn. Obviously, this is from the original animated series. I will say this though, Harley Quinn's character has ran its course for me. I just feel like they're just doing too much with the character now, trying to turn it to an anti-hero and whatnot. DC has been on a mission to make Harley Quinn the DC Deadpool. I get it. Everybody liked her, so you trying to take advantage of her popularity. It's been a little bit too much. But from the animated series, I'm going to say I'm just gonna say B tier.
They out here riding her crazy.
Bro, early 2000 Cartoon Network was wild in, bro. Oh, girl from Girl Adventures of Billy Manor.
Hey,
like I said,
she wasn't a villain.
Early 2000 cartoons were wild in, bro. I'm gonna say she was a B tier. But man, they was doing a lot with her. The Ganker sisters. They were honestly demons. They had some peak antagonists, bro. Yeah, they were peak villains. They were some peak villains, bro. They were terrorizing them boys.
I gotta tell you, it was perfect. Perfect.
When they first came on the scene, I've never been so annoyed but interested in a group of characters in my life like that. They were terror on that show. What's her name's dad? I forgot her name. The vampire girl. Yeah, he's pretty cool. I'm not that.
I don't
big,
care.
Except for him. I'm gonna put him in absolute menace because he was absolute menace. So I'm not that.
There you go, Halo.
On the Adventure Time antagonist, except for the Lich. Okay, I thought that was truly a terrifying villain. Who is this character? Did I just skip this character? Like for the most part, I really was when I was watching Adventure Time. I was really kind of just.
Hey, cook up.
watching episodes. I never watch events.
I hate being on Twitter because they'll say you're racist.
I would just watch it when it came on for the most part. So it's like, did I just miss Lemon?
You're just racist. That's why you don't like chorus.
I don't know. I gotta rewatch eventually one day. One of these days. The Joker. I'm sorry, Azula. I'm sorry, Slade.
Anyway, yeah, no, it's just...
we know.
Hey, Joker cooks.
We know. The GOAT. Come on. Like Mark Hamill's Batman the Animated Series and Justice League run. It is the greatest villain in cartoon history. Jamaican Joker.
I like this Joker a lot. I hope he doesn't hoe him.
Really enjoyed the Batman.
I
actually really enjoyed this iteration of the Joker.
Yes, sir.
I felt like it was just so much different from the rest of the Jokers, but still held its own. I'm gonna say absolute menace.
Yeah,
just the Joker from Batman Brave and the Bold.
I didn't like Batman Brave and the Bold that much.
I don't like Batman Brave and the Bold. Everything from Batman the Brave.
No, I like the show though. I like the show. I just didn't care about the Joker.
That was mad to me. Sorry. The Joker from the Harley Quinn show. I'm gonna say B tier. He was cool at first. I don't like all the direction they went with the character, or a lot of characters in the Harley Quinn show. Like the Harley Quinn show had a great first season, ran out of ideas basically. So that's kind of how I feel about it. But I'm gonna still put him in B tier. Freaking Duck Goose thing, that was absolute menace. Absolute menace. The Kingpin, not the best iteration of the Kingpin, but still, I would say B tier.
Who's left that I really care about? All right. Omni-Man, Shredder. They got Vlad? Oh, hold on. Invader Zim. Uncle Ruckus. Hey, hook up. Hey, did he skip one? Where's Man Ray at? Where you put Man Ray?
Probably going to be a peak villain. Peak!
I gotta tell you, it was perfect.
The guy that was always fucking with Dexter, meh, annoying. He was annoying. Martian Manhunter, I would at least say is better than him. I wouldn't say he was the greatest in the world either, but I did really like character in Duck Dodgers, which is one of the most underrated cartoons ever. And has the best theme song ever. Megatron, peak. Perfect. Mr. Burns, peak.
I didn't watch Simpsons.
Everything, down to the last minute details.
Sub-Zero, I believe this is the version from the animated verse. Did I call this nigga Sub-Zero?
Sub-Zero? Sub-Zero is crazy.
Did I say that? I don't know. Mr. Freeze. Okay, I don't like Mr. Freeze's character at all. Okay, I think Mr. Freeze is one of Batman's most boring villains, and I hope when the Batman 2 eventually comes out, I hope they do not do Mr. Freeze, because Mr. Freeze is boring. In fact, the most interesting that Mr. Freeze has
gonna say Arkham City? Because Arkham City, he could
ever been is when Arnold Schwarzenegger played him, okay? Except for that, Mr. Freeze is indeed a boring character. Omni-Man, I would say that nigga was a problem. Not as much anymore, but either way, he was top tier.
Yes, sir.
Freaky ass nigga.
Nah, he is a freak. Nah, what's that from Cow and Chicken? Yeah, nah, he was different. All right, we got Invader Zim, Vicky, Vlad, Bill Gags, the nigga Chin.
You was just acting freaky, okay? Uncle Ruckus. I'm sorry. I didn't think I was gonna do this. You bamboos!
The rowdy rough boy.
Ain't nobody said more out of pocket shit than this nigga. Not even Omni-Man said more out of pocket things than this man. I'm sorry, Uncle Ruckus gotta go to the top, man. Drago. The dragon villain from Jackie Chan Adventures, he was absolute menace.
Yeah, he was cooking. He was
one of the most menacing villains actually in cartoons. And if you haven't watched Jackie Chan Adventures, you don't know about
Jackie
Shredder. Peak.
It was perfect.
Hey, Shredder's will go.
Peak tier villain. I mean, what can I say? Peak tier villain from the best Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series. Yes, I'm talking to you, 2012 fans. The Simpsons. What's his name? The murderer guy. I guess B tier. He was cool in some episodes. I guess. There's actually a ride in Universal Studios that's based on him. That was also pretty good. So yeah. Skeletor. Peak. I don't even know if it was intentional or not. One of the unintentional or intentional villains, hilarious villains I've ever seen. Truly is. Swiper no swiping. Freaky ass nigga.
Hello?
Hey, Dora, run for your life. The rowdy rough boys. They were just them niggas. They were only like 12, but they were just them niggas. Okay. Look at that aura! They were about that business. Absolute menaces. They were about that business. Raven's dad. One of the best episodes in the Teen Titans franchise. Trigun in himself with Raven is an interesting character. I'm gonna put him in absolute menace. Icky Vicky! Like, she has a whole song based on her, okay? That's enough. Oh,
yeah,
so
nah, Vicky's piece of shit.
Is that how the lyrics went?
Hey, Vicky is so icky.
That's not cool. Like, I know she's a bully. That's not cool, dog. Chip Skylark, that's not cool, man. Vilgax! But man, when he first came in, was he an absolute menace?
He came a joke over top.
Oh my gosh. He wrecked my entire expectation. But you just know that villain that just wrecks the power scaling to where, like, yeah, I don't know how you're gonna beat this dude. He looks unbeatable. After a while, I feel like the care for his character kind of was decreasing, but overall, I gotta at least put him in A. Glad! I love this character. Until
season 3.
I really did. I gotta put him in absolute menace at least. Just, actually absolute menace might be a little bit too much. I'm gonna say B tier actually. I love his character, but I don't know if he was A tier. But I just enjoyed his character because I thought he was freaking hilarious. Coyote, Garbaccio, ain't never get. I don't even know why he still does what he does. Why you still do it? What's the point? Ain't never got a dub in his life. Not one. I think at least these 3, I've seen them get a dub. Once or twice. I don't think I ever saw him get one dub. Ever. And actually, you gotta even go at a row below. Like, why do you even try? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Xana. Kolyoko, one of the most underrated cartoons. I would say, it was actually pretty menacing. I ain't gonna lie, it had some like really, really creepy moments. Yeah, I'm gonna go A tier. I'm gonna go A tier. Invader Zim, like, come on now, goated. What? Where else can we put him? All right, go Ted. General Grievous.
I didn't watch this version of the show.
I don't see Count Dooku though. General Grievous gotta go absolute menace, obviously. The reason he does what he does and the fact that his whole lightsaber thing is so eerie. It's such an eerie idea that he's not even a Jedi, not a Jedi, but like a Force wielder. He literally just assassinates Jedis and steals their lightsabers to kill other Jedi. That's as menacing as it gets, bro. And I really do think that the Clone Wars did his... What I feel like, I'm not going to say ruin his character, but the Clone Wars kind of did a disservice a little bit to his character. I feel like for General Grievous, it was the opposite. The Clone Wars actually did him a really good service. The nigga Jin! I said it right. That will be the last menace, okay? And that will complete the tier list. This is the list.
Alright, there ain't anything crazy or any misses. He was tripping on Heavy.
Yes, it's peak tier
Heavy's
list.
definitely villain.
As it gets, bruh. I am done.
Could have been worse though. Could have been worse.